Oh, there it is. Hello, welcome back to Matt Letitia's newsletter. Number 16, right? We're on week 16 of this. What's he gone and done now? Hi all. Hope you've had a good week, and you'll be shocked to know that mine didn't start with golf. It started with a trip to London Monday morning to record a podcast with Jeff Stelling, talking about football's greatest set-piece takers and my 5 most difficult opponents. Oh, sorry about the cat, everyone. She's been fed, by the way. She's causing a scene now. You've interrupted another Matt Letitia newsletter. Right, good. About football's greatest set-piece takers. Okay, I'll let you know when it's out. My second podcast of the day after a taxi ride across London was with John Watt and his Bring the Noise podcast. John is vaccine injured and has been fighting hard to get the voices heard and doing a grand job. I don't know anyone who's vaccine injured personally. As in, they've been badly affected by the vaccine long term. I know people that were affected by COVID. I know someone who had long COVID to the extent where he was in a wheelchair. I don't know how he is now, right? I'm just saying. I don't know. The thing is, I don't get, I don't get if, like, people, if you're anti-vax, right? Because I don't know, obviously there's varying things. If you're anti-vax, fine. But do some people believe that there was no pandemic? There was no, no one actually died from the illness? That seems to be what some people are. Anyway. That's the first time he's mentioned vaccines, though, in about 2 months. Each to their own, I guess. Tuesday was a busy day, starting with a game of golf at Stoneham. Wait, did I? Yes. Yeah, I read that. Tuesday, Stoneham with friends in the morning, and then soon after, I was on the road to Wembley. I'd been invited into the corporate hospitality by my Geordie mate Beefy Roberts. He of the NUFC tattoo. He of the NUFC tattoo across. That's my air fryer done. Across his ample midriff. We had lovely food and the result was pretty good too. And as a bonus, as I was sat eating before the game, I suddenly remembered that my eldest brother, who lives in Guernsey, normally goes to England games, so I called him, and sure enough, he was just a short walk from where we were. We had a lovely catch-up before and after the game, and I eventually got home at about 1 a.m. Again, he gets in late, doesn't he? But he stinks. That's your opinion, Casualty VIP. Wednesday and Thursday were quiet days and gave me a chance to rest my knee, which had been bothering me for 2.5 weeks now, although my wife and I did start our Christmas shopping on Thursday. This knee, is his ligament. This seems like a real thing, a real issue here. Friday was my 3rd trip to London this week. Caught the train up this time. I'd been invited up to be in the public gallery at the Houses of Parliament to witness Andrew Bridgen's speech on excess deaths in this country. There was a pretty big group of us, and it was lovely to meet people like Mike Yeadon, Dr. Tina Pearce, Dr. Claire Craig, Ricky Lambert, Mark Sexton, and many others. You've met Ricky Lambert before. What are you talking about? The process to get in was pretty slow, and in the end we were told not all of us could fit in as it was so busy. It was pretty frustrating knowing that several of our party were left out, but when we got in there was still plenty of seats left in the gallery. I got the feeling they didn't want it to look like it was full, but we certainly made our feelings known at the end of the speech with a resounding standing ovation, for which we were chastised by an overzealous member of staff. But the look on the few MPs' faces that bothered turning up was priceless. Not sure they'd ever seen a reaction like that before from the public gallery. We just pray that it leads to a proper 3-hour debate with a much fuller house. On the way home, I popped in to see my physio friend Andy Cook in Romsey. We were apprentices together at Southampton, and he took a look and diagnosed a possible small tear in a knee ligament. Oh dear. So, who is they? I don't know, man, but he wants a 3-hour debate? Right. You've interrupted the newsletter again, Minnie. She's excited because there's some kids playing with a football outside. Anyway. Where are we? Saturday morning started with taking our greater Swiss mountain dog for a walk. And that afternoon I was due to be speaking with Richard Vobes at the Attic in Totten. I have done a show at the Attic in Totten. Nice place. I did an Edinburgh preview there. I know exactly where that is. Richard Vobes at the Attic in Totten. Southampton at 4 p.m. However, I decided to go early because Clive de Carl was doing a talk at the same venue. I interviewed Clive on my GETTR channel last year and found him fascinating. He's an expert in natural health products, and you can find him at clivedeccarl.com. During his chat, he mentioned he had a Nikola Tesla vibrational healing device, and if anyone wanted to give it a go, he'd treat a few people during the interval. Given how my knee had been the last couple of weeks, I thought I'd give it a go. He first asked me on a scale of 1 to 10 how bad the pain was. I can't believe this is happening. Sorry. How bad the pain was. I answered it was about 5. After approximately 4 minutes of treatment, he said, have a walk. I walked off down the corridor and back, and I can honestly say it was the first time in 2.5 weeks I'd not had a limp. The improvement was very impressive, and despite it still being stiff when I've sat in the same position for a little while, I'm still walking limp-free. I don't know, man. This is the stuff we wanted. I don't know about this. Sunday morning was quite relaxed, and then out for a very nice lunch at the White Horse pub in Otterbourne. Sunday evening was spent in the company of my old manager and mentor, Dave Merrington. Dave's wife, Pauline, had recently passed away, and he had invited me to join him at his Baptist church for an evening of prayers and songs. I was very happy to accept the invite and had a good catch-up and a lovely evening. Bit of a quieter week this week, but I hope you've enjoyed the update, and remember to try to do something every day that makes everyone's life a little bit better. Best Matt. I mean, that was one of the best newsletters we've had for a while. Now, what was this? Minnie Wyatt, there's a cat fighting my feet. Now, who's the guy? Who's this guy who had a machine? He's an expert in natural health products, and you can find him. Okay, during his chat, he mentioned he had a Nikola. Right, can you see this? A Nikola Tesla vibrational healing device. Check his site out. Oh, yeah. But a vibrational healing device. I do not sell supplements. I sell essentials. Events. Shop. What do we get in your shop? Can I get the vibrational thing? So, excuse me. Vitamin B, glytamins, tooth terrain, vitamin D, magnesium, the most important mineral, promotes ease, calm, energy, and relieves pain and bowel issues. But you're just selling magnesium, right? And you're just putting like... Well, how do I... What is this? I thought this was the machine that killed Matt Letitia's leg, but... Infinity hydroxy gas water production electrolysis system. It's £2,430. VitaFresh handheld vitamin C shower filter neutralizes chlorine and improves the quality of your skin. Portable Rife machine and more. What? Fusion reverse osmosis system. Oh yeah, the eye drops are called Can C. That's pretty cool. It's not cheap, this stuff. Natural sanitizer spray, 500ml. A natural safe sanitizer, ideal for hands and the home. £60. LED prostate pack, red light therapy. I don't need to go into too much detail. When I was looking for like a day job, right? I went to a thing which turned out to be a pyramid scheme thing, a meeting. It was advertised like a job interview on Gumtree, but it wasn't. And these guys were selling the products we'd have to sell, I guess. It was all infrared. It was stuff like this. It was all stuff like this. Like there was a vest. I know this maybe isn't the same. LED. There was a vest and it was all infrared. And it was like, yeah, this does this does this. And at the time I thought, obviously I didn't join it because it wasn't a job. But at the time I thought, oh, that's interesting. And then I realised I'd probably have heard about it. I don't know. Apparently there is something in the red light therapy stuff. But, sorry, look at the picture. What's the guy... What's he doing? What are you doing with the... That's not your prostate, is it? Anyway. Mirrormate Magic Pro Analog PEMF for natural healing. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. £1,400. Mirrormate Magic Pro is the world's best audio PEMF device for restoring energy balance. Magic Pro uses analog PEMF technology to provide you with more natural pulsed electromagnetic fields. It can charge your entire body with natural energy using the specifically designed mat. Natural healing energy. Full-sized and foldable mat. Simple operation. Restore health and vitality. Oh my god. Improves sleep, reduces pain, helps overcoming emotional struggle, restores health and vitality. Vitality. When do you ever hear about vitality when it's not in like The Witcher 3? Magic Pro converts any audio signal into PEMF. There are two options to send audio to Magic Pro: Bluetooth or cable direct. I want to see...
We are part of a great universe made from countless particles, an energy which flows through all things.
I wanted to see the comments. When was this developed, and is there any long-term reviews? Can it be used for people with cancer and heart disease? Yes, it can be used. How much is this? I have prostate, bladder, and UTI infection. If I buy the Magic Pro, I don't need to get the device for the prostate. You can give Magic Pro a try. If it doesn't work, just spend another £2,000 on the prostate one. Sorry, I don't want anything to do with cell phones. I am old school. Keep it short and simple. This stuff is always trouble down the line. And they've told him, oh, okay, you can get Mindful Audio, contains 4 exclusive healing tracks, and you do not need to use a cell phone. Okay, better health only for the rich. Sorry, I can't afford such a device. Eleanor Danan said the real ET technology has to be free under any circumstance. Any more questions? Wait, they didn't. You're asking the question. Health is priceless. Anyway, you get the idea. It's gone from being funny to ethically wrong pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, there's going to be people suffering from serious things that are going to be buying a mat. Anyway, did we reach the end of the newsletter? We did. That was another Matt Letizia newsletter, and fascinating. I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole, I think, of this guy, and see if there's any more stuff I can find out. Not Matt Letizia, we love him. I mean the specific this healer man. See you next time.